Hi, I'm Adam Schwers. I'm from Carroll, Iowa, and I own Computer Concepts of Iowa and Midwest Data Management. And I dream of an Iowa that we have a very open line of communication between government as well as business. As an entrepreneur, I fear a little bit for our Main Street businesses as the older demographic starts to transition that portion of their life and into retirement, and our excitement for economic development continues to want to draw big business and different groups to our cities. I completely and totally am excited about those opportunities, but at the same time hope that we can kind of maintain some type of a focus on what is going to happen to some of those nice small shops that we've all enjoyed over these years. Making sure that we kind of continue that sense of customer service, that sense of family, that sense of community ownership. After all, it's those people who participate in all of our social type groups, the Rotaries, the Kiwanis, the different groups throughout our towns that ultimately provide us that very important public and private partnership that I think over time government has kind of started to take away from us. I think it's our responsibility as citizens, business owners, taxpayers to take an active role in our communities and our government. And as we continue to implement more policies that make it tough for citizens to interact with government, to come to the government's aid in the period of a natural disaster, say for instance, because they implement rules that state that private citizen can't help with a cleanup because it won't properly qualify for the federal grant money. I think that that is unfortunate, and I think that it's taking away from that sense of community that Iowa was based on and was founded on. Something else I think that we really need to start really taking a step back and identifying as we come up with all of these exciting new ideas to bring people back to Iowa, and we're talking about cost of living, and we're talking about salaries and jobs. I want everybody to kind of take a moment and think about, if we want all of these exciting amenities, how are we going to accomplish paying for them? We're all concerned about the rising cost of business. We're all concerned about the rising cost of healthcare. And the last thing we need is a rising cost of taxes. But we have to be willing to accept that in order to get where we want to go, that vision of a growing Iowa, of a prosperous Iowa, of a state that we can keep people coming back to, realizing this is a great place to raise their children, realize that we do have a lot of technology and infrastructure going on, realize that as businesses want to locate here, they're going to find hardworking people with great customer service skills. We still need to maintain some type of a realistic approach to the types of amenities that city government can afford, and where we're going to end up having to go in order to pay for those. So trying to find that delicate balance, I think, is very important. And as a city council person, I've really been able to be educated over that in the last several months, and I really look to push forward and hopefully make Iowa, or at least my little portion of Iowa and Carroll, something great for people to see.